word and just something to really set your bearings straight right out of the gates. I'm talking way too much. I'm going to restart this one from the top. Here we go. Okay, 3, 2. What is up, everybody? I'm Gunther Oka, and welcome to the channel. I'm a professional wakeboarder and water sports enthusiast of all sorts, and today we are talking foiling, specifically the Liquid Force Horizon 155 foil. So in short, this is the Horizon 155 foil from LF, and this is essentially your gateway drug into foiling. It is going to be the most addictive, the most fun foil to get started on, and is really just going to lead to, I would say, nonstop talking about foiling and spending way too much time on the water trying to get the hang of this thing. So if you want to learn more, though, and you want to nerd out, stay tuned. So our baseline setup for the test, we're going to be using the 3.9 whip from Freedom Foil Boards. Then from there, we've also got our 28-inch carbon mast from LF. For the boat, we're going to be using the Axis A24. We want this wave to be kind of mellow. We want it to just be this nice, like really fun, rolling, playful slope. So that's going to look like 11.5 mile an hour, maybe adjusting if we need to, wedge lift or wedge 1. And we're not going to put too much weight in here. We don't want it to be macking. We want it to just be super nice and playful. The 155 has got a surface area of 1,500 centimeters squared and a wingspan of 80 centimeters across. We're going to be pairing this with our 54 fuselage as well as our H24 tail wing. However, a quick disclaimer is that the out-of-the-box package with the aluminum set is going to come with this 54 centimeter fuselage. With the carbon set, it's going to come with the 44 centimeter fuselage. So the biggest difference there, we'll dive into that a little bit later, but it's kind of worth that investment if you are struggling on that 44 centimeter to upgrade to the 54, or if you're feeling way too comfortable on this, upgrade to the 44. We're going to be pairing the 155 with our H24 tail, so it's going to be 240 centimeters squared for our surface area. It's going to have some winglets on it, which is going to allow for just even more added stability to the 155 foil. In my eyes, the 155 can be a first-time foil. However, I really would recommend it to somebody who has gone out foiled a couple times with their friends or has a really deep background in board sports. The reason for this is that this foil is capable of creating huge amounts of lift. So for most users, this is going to create super easy pumping, and it's still going to offer a nice flight control. However, for some people when they're first starting out, it might be a bit too much to wrangle. I do really like this foil for its versatility. And the first thing that comes to mind is that when I'm out pumping this foil, I can get this thing down to such a low speed where it feels like this foil is about to stall out. But because of this really wide cord that we have on it, I can give it just a couple little pumps and it's going to bring that foil back to life. Turnability of this foil is also something that comes to mind. With these little curved wings here, it's going to allow for this really larger foil to be able to make those somewhat more responsive turns. And it works really well in the pocket too. So when you make that turn up into the wave, you're going to feel it pick up every bit of that energy from the wave. And not only that, that's what's so good about it being in the second wave too. This foil can really help you unlock that second wave foiling just because it's going to pick up so much of that energy off that second wave. My last thing is the forgiveness of the foil. So with this wider wingspan, paired with the wider cord, allows for just a really stable platform to get your bearings set while foiling on. I think when you're out there, you can really find that your own pace for pumping, find your own pace for turning, and you can be in control of the foil instead of the foil being in control of you. The 155, just turning the boat wave into the ultimate playground. Right out of the gates, I just noticed that the stability of the whole ride was like totally there. So just from every turn, it was just super slow but so smooth. And the one thing I do typically ride a 44 centimeter fuse, and this is the 54. But when the wingtip comes out, it's that extra level of forgiveness. It just picks right up where it left off, and I really love that. For my mast positioning, I was kind of dead center. I do think I actually could have scooted it back just a little bit to have a little bit more control over the front of the board to be able to push it down when I needed to. And that'll especially make those starts easier if you're leaning towards that beginner rider. The negative takeaways, man, I didn't have too many on that one. I think more so is just on me for my mast positioning. So super fun session. I hope this video helps you guys pick out the right foil for yourselves for this upcoming summer. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all those things, and thanks so much for watching.